The 1980s were a pivotal decade for aviation, largely because of the Airline Deregulation Act of 1978 in the United States. This game-changer broke up the monopoly of big airlines and opened the skies to competition. Suddenly, new carriers popped up, offering cheaper tickets to destinations that used to be out of reach for many. A family in Ohio could plan a vacation to Miami without breaking the bank, and young professionals could jet to New York for a weekend getaway. But deregulation wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. It led to fierce price wars, which meant some airlines cut corners to survive. Smaller carriers struggled, and big names like People Express couldn't keep up, folding by the end of the decade. This was the birth of the low-cost airline model, setting the stage for today's budget giants like Spirit or EasyJet. The trade-off? Less focus on luxury and more on packing planes to the brim. It was the first step toward the no-frills flying we know now, where you're lucky to get a free pretzel. Beyond economics, the 80s reshaped who was flying and why. Air travel became more diverse as middle-class families, students, and even backpackers took to the skies. International tourism exploded, with Americans flocking to places like Ireland, Greece, or the newly accessible Japan, drawn by a growing fascination with global cultures. The 80s were also when business travel became a status symbol. Picture a Wall Street yuppie in a pinstripe suit, clutching a leather briefcase, boarding a flight to close a deal in Chicago or London. Flying was a badge of success, and airlines leaned into that image, offering frequent flyer programs to keep those high rollers loyal. Programs like American Airlines Advantage, launched in 1981, were a big deal, rewarding repeat travelers with free flights or upgrades. It was a genius move. Suddenly, people were picking airlines based on miles, not just price or service. Those programs are still around today, but they started as an 80s innovation to keep seats filled in a competitive market. Technology was another area where the 80s laid groundwork for the future. The planes of the decade were engineering marvels, but they were also on the cusp of change. The Boeing 747 was still the star, its massive size and long-range capabilities making it the go-to for transatlantic flights.